Yo, what's going on? It's your guys Buffed and Prime, CT the Fan, T Cal. We here, bro.
Yeah, it's got to talk about this Wyoming game. We just finished the all 22. We're gonna talk about what we saw from it. Answer any questions that anybody has about it. Um, CT, you know this isn't public, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be public.
You know what? I did everything, but I forgot to make it public. I was like, yeah, I went in there.
This is not public.
There it is.
I was wondering why people wasn't in here.
You're like,
People.
well, welcome everybody who's joined it. I like joined it now. It's public.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about what we saw in the Wyoming game. Just watch the all 22 on Patreon. So if you want the access to, seeing that, be in the live with us, be able to ask us those questions, get your questions answered, understand what you're seeing, then that's where you got to be. So make sure that you join our Patreon. Links in the description of this video, every video that we do. There's content you can't get anywhere else. You get scouting reports each week on top of the video breakdowns we do of the opposing teams. This past week, I did a play call sheet of what Wyoming was going to run on offense. Just, you get a lot. So, man, I appreciate all of our supporters, whether YouTube, Patreon, whatever. Appreciate y'all. One thing y'all know about us, we're going to keep it real. We're going to say what the film says. Dez said that I might have been being too hard on Salter on the film breakdown. If you watch anybody that I grade and you really watch, I critique everybody the same way. If I like you, I'm gonna critique you even harder.
Hey, that was Big Paz telling you about Colton.
Yeah, about Colton. Yeah, he was like, chill out on my dog. Said, if I expect a certain thing out of you, I'm gonna critique you harder. So even passes that Salter completed, or big plays where he scrambled, there's reads that I want to see him see quicker and get the ball out quicker. So yeah, we getting it in, man. We are getting
that's a fact. So yeah, let us know how you guys feel about the game. Was it above expectations? Did it meet expectations? Was it below your expectations? How you feel about it? Where do you see the team going from? Can they build on this win? How's the offense? Are you still screaming pop fire Pat Shermer?
Boy, Pat Shermer was hooping. Pat Shermer literally, and all I talked about it all last week. I put in the scouting report. Pat Shermer literally stole plays that he watched Utah have success with against Wyoming. That's what it means to be a great offensive coordinator. That's what it means to be a great coach. Don't be too stubborn, too prideful, too arrogant to say, hey, even though that's not my play, I saw it work against them. Let's add it in. Saw them do stuff they hadn't been doing. Read options off of power looks. Read option out of empty with the jet sweep, which Utah was killing them with. Like, I love seeing stuff like that happen. And yeah, Jay Shaw, man, we working. We literally just got out of Patreon, did 2 hours and some change watching the film there, offense and defense, and rolling from there. Lorenzo, what's good? Chris, what's up? Lando, yeah, I hope you've been grinding, fam, because it's it's time to get on that pitch and get active.
I don't know if the world knows how serious you are about the soccer.
Man, I be telling them, man, that my teammates know you better get with or get lost.
Yeah, I better follow them on Twitch. I don't know if you're streaming them yet.
I don't know. I be streaming them.
There you go.
Jeremiah was good. How do I say this?
Tip elite.
I'm gonna let CT figure it out. Was good. Kai, what's up? What's good? What's the word? Tapping in from Bloomington, Indies. Saw that boy Pons live on Saturday. He different, man.
Different.
Yeah, he just.
Hey, shout out to D'Angelo Pons and Big Pons. Got my signed autographed Pons jersey. That's all it took. Now he unstoppable.
Yeah, I gotta hit Colton. Need my.
Hey, we're gonna roll through Knoxville again. Hey, Colton.
Yeah, we need that. Play call sheet was dope. Appreciate you.
If y'all don't know what he's talking about, T-Cal put together a play call sheet in Patreon, tier 2, tier 3. Amazing.
A lot of work, but we made it happen. Should Rob run a 4-3 against BYU? I don't see as necessary. So the 4-3 defense means you have 3 linebackers on the field, 4 defensive linemen. Right now, Colorado is playing with 4 defensive linemen on the field, 2 linebackers, and a nickel, a nickel back, which is an extra defender. The only way you can run, especially the only way you can run 4-3 as a man coverage football team is if the team you're playing is just straight 12 personnel, 21 personnel, meaning they will only have 2 receivers out there. You cannot run 4-3 against a team that's 11 personnel or 10 personnel where they have 3 or 4 receivers out there. It's because then you have to put a linebacker in coverage. You're not going to do that.
So one like the military schools.
Against them, against them, I'm running 4-6. It's going to be none but D-line. But as far as the benefit of 4-3, your nickel is one of your best, arguably the best player on the team. He's great in the box with his run fits, so you don't lose anything from that. What's up? K-Salt would have made a difference in that Houston game. I don't care what anyone says. Anyone that thinks otherwise is just not even.
K-Salt would have made a difference in the Delaware game. If you just let them build and build and build, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean those things that we're talking about with the timing routes. We're just watching from Salter, the ones where I say he's just a tick slower on than he needs to be. That's repetitions. That's repetitions you could have had Delaware, repetitions you could have had Houston, and not just repetitions, but that's chemistry. That's getting, the timing down and chemistry with the receivers. Okay, I know he runs his hitch route like this. I know he does this when he runs this route. So you just understand what's going on. Defense scares me for sure. Sincere Brown name getting around now. I'd hope so, man. I'd hope so.
If you don't know Sincere name by now, you're going to know it by next week.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Salter told after that touchdown, the reason he threw it on his back shoulder, he didn't have to, but he did. It's something minor, but I like that. Yeah. It's funny because I was told that was a underthrown pass, but obviously, looking at the crazy. That was 55 yards in the air, back, just disgusting. And Omarion knew. That's why Omarion adjusted to. That was just high level play. You don't usually have a bunch of high level plays from the quarterback in the receiver, like an amazing throw and an amazing adjustment to the throw and understanding of everything. That was tough, man. Chicken King, what's up?
Salute, Chicken King.
Yeah, O-line needs
there
was heavy struggles against Wyoming, and I turned the defensive film off when we're watching Wyoming. Like I couldn't. Wyoming did not have any real problems there. BYU got some problems, especially at their outside linebacker edge position. They got some problems that were there last year. What's up? What's up? One live to another, man. We keeping it rolling.
Hey, you know it.
What's up? What's up?
You got to tap in. You got to tap in.
I
like to give a shout out to the sponsor, Profit X. Let me give you a little brief.
I got you.
Profit X. It's America's #1 sports prediction market. It's a peer-to-peer sports prediction exchange where users play against each other instead of the sports book, the house. You will almost always get the best price in any spread, money line, total, and player props since you're playing against one another instead of the book. It looks and feels just like a sports book, but it has way better odds. You can come on here. They got CU plus 194 on the money line. So as a Buffs fan, you can select CU. Yeah, right?
Okay.
And then you can say, hey, T. Cal said BYU only gave up 1 touchdown so far this season.
Mm-hmm.
So you can base that off of, we haven't watched all 22 yet, but you can take the over or the under. You come over here and you place your bet. You make your picks, and Profit X takes a small fee from the winner only. Use our promo code BufftonPrime and claim $200 in profit cash in all plays for the first 30 days planned on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Appreciate you, Profit X.
All right, tap in to Profit X. Make sure y'all get those likes up. Why can't I super chat? Ooh, it might be because it started off as unlisted. I don't know if you can super chat unlisted. I'm not sure.
Oh, really? Oh,
Uh,
appreciate you being here.
Bib has the best film critique. Appreciate you. Just found out you guys are live from St. Croix.
United States Virgin Islands, huh?
Thank you, because I was cooked. I was cooked. 5 down linemen on first down. Talking about against them. Would you tell? Yeah, Reggie Hughes, best game that he's had. He looked like what I seen from Jacksonville State. He looked really good. Linebacker Salters is athletic as hell. Like,
yeah, but hey, let Salt and Salt cook.
super strong. Like yeah, he's tough. Yeah, definitely could have been 3-1. Definitely.
Could be 4. You just don't know.
Yeah, it could have been 4-0 if you fixed defense week 1.
Facts.
Reds, that's what's up.
Salute.
Not used to them type of plays. Yo needs to start. That might be in the touch.
Yeah, you watched that all 22. You was in the breakdown. You seen it.
How would you manage the running back touches? Ideally, I'd say you get at least 25 touches a game. I'd have right now, because Dallin's still coming back from an injury, I'd do 10 to Kalen. I don't know if Simeon's playing, but I'd have Simeon Price 10, and I'd have Dallin have the rest. But the way the defense is playing, is the game Saturday winnable? I haven't watched BYU's offense yet. I watched their defense. If you know what you're looking at, you can pick apart that defense. As far as their coverage scheme, like they have clear tails as far as what they're doing. So if the quarterback and the offense and the receivers are studying and seeing, all right, when this and that, I'm gonna tell you on Patreon, we be at my eyes now. I don't want them to try to switch up before the game. We got eyes, but it'll come out before the game. They won't have time to switch it when we go public. But if you know what you're looking at, I'm gonna be able, with 90% accuracy, tell you what covers they in just by who I key on. What's up?
205 Mike, what's good?
Roscoe, what's good?
Man, what's up, Roscoe?
Mike, you need to hop on. Hop on FIFA. Can Colorado ever have a top O-line under Prime? Depends what you mean by top offensive line. Hit the like. Yep, Hunts Vegas. That's what's up. What's good? T Clay, what's up? Hit the like. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, LaCroix. I speak a little bit of French. That's how it's supposed to be pronounced. It's like people call the water LaCroix. It's the true pronunciation based on the French spelling. It's supposed to be LaCroix. But yeah, I got a little bougie to me. Watching from Omaha, y'all the truth. Appreciate you. I know
Appreciate
you
that.
got
hey man, tell Bud congratulations.
Terrence Crawford, man. Terrence Crawford. Joey, I finally got the opportunity to say thank you, T. Cal, for Sincere Brown. Every time I see a highlight from him, you come to mind. I know the recruiting staff has to get him, but thank you. Appreciate you, Joey. Appreciate the love.
Thanks.
Ohio, appreciate you. What's good? Yeah, healthy Hayden. I want to mix. You can't not give carries to the Caleb Taylor. Like, he just has the explosion potential. But Simeon Price, I like him, man.
Yeah, I hope he's healthy, man. I hope he's all right.
What about Welch? He's the 4th running back for me. I think he's gotten, I'd say, considerably better since last season. You could split it between 4 running backs. It's a little bit harder, but I like the other 3 ahead of them. Yeah, because y'all don't know the real. That's how they pronounce it. I promise you. Like, I'm not even joking. I promise you. If you look up that spelling in French, which is the language that came from, It's Qua. I
About
promise.
that whole thing about that water.
I promise I'm not lying to you. I promise. I don't watch soccer. I play it now. FIFA. I watch Ted Lasso. That's it.
Yeah, we hip. Watch Lasso.
That's Ted Lasso. What's good? What's good?
Luke Whoop was good.
Yeah. See that's how it's supposed to be pronounced in French. But just like the water, they pronounce shoot. What? How they say? Should they say Louisville? Louisville? No. Come on. No, it's supposed to be a way. Cisco, what's up, man? You just popped over from Patreon. You was the first one on the Patreon. Yeah, that's what they call them, man. Uncultured. I like all four backs. It's hard to choose. Agreed.
Yeah, like who gets the high hand and push it?
Draylon Miller, I've been just disappointed.
I think he could use a little competition. I think you could, play Jack, play Caleb Mathis, just mix it up. Heck, this last game we saw Ivan Yates out there. Like, hey, mix it up.
This is a good question. If you can choose any coach in America, who's your head coach, OC, and DC? I can definitely do that. I might mess up on that OC. I might mess up. But I'd say, just off the top of the head, I'd take Kurt Signetti as my head coach.
I knew it.
I'd take Chip Kelly as my offensive coordinator. And I'd take Brian Flores as my DC. I'm not losing a game. I'm not.
Oh, man, I
What's up? We'll be back this week. I'm not sure.
Mm.
I'm not sure. Put her accent on the court. That's funny. Indiana Red was good.
Salute.
Yeah, they butcher the veil. They butcher it. What's up? Hit the like. Come on.
Yeah, what's up?
Because there are a lot of dialects that France got rid of. Huh. That's interesting. I took French, about first time 20 years ago. And then I know Spanish way better than French. Similar, both Romance languages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Draylon should not be at slot anymore. And it's not just the route running, which I talked about before. Now it's drops and then the effort blocking, either effort or execution, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But we watch them get walked down 8 yards on a block. Like it's just you gotta do something. Oh wow. Yep. Yeah. You're going to timeout, fat boy. You're going to I'll see you in a little bit. Good. I mean, you gotta respect it. Yeah, that is very crazy because Flores can coach.
Yeah, which is crazy.
He can coach. Gary Patterson, where's he at right now? Where is he at? What do you think about BYU secondary? So I watched, believe it's the same free safety, number 28. One of the corners is the same that was there. He wasn't a starting corner, but he got in a lot. Can't think of his name. Number 4, big, like 6'2", 6'3". And then they got 2 other corners, number 1, number 0. Last year, number 0 was Mark Collins, baller. And this year, they got a new number 0 who, he making
be a problem too?
play. Evan Johnson for BYU. He had 2 interceptions last game. One was a pick 6. I don't know if it's the way my plays were set up when I was watching today, but I saw the picks back to back. One was in the end zone, then he jumped the hitch for a pick 6.
We don't want to hear you say jumping hitches.
he tough. He's tough. Yeah. He's tough. I would love Hystera to be in the slot.
Yeah.
82 needs to play more. He jumped those plays for sure. Yeah, right. Timothy Isaac, what's good, fam? What's good?
What's up, Timmy?
US slot for sure. Todd Bowles. Is Joseph Williams a slow runner, or is he not trying? I don't think he's a slow runner. I think a lot of routes that you see aren't meant to be full speed when it's like over routes and zone coverage. I don't think he's the fastest guy in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's super quick twitchy. I don't think that. What's good? What's good?
So don't tread on me. Salute.
Q is a baseball scout's dream. All tools just need developments. That's bad. All right, let's get to these questions, CT, because man, my throat is killing me.
Man, I'm right there with you. All right, so let's get it. Question number one. What impressed you most about Caden Sauce's return as QB1 after throwing for 304 yards and 3 touchdowns?
That he was able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how good you are, when you take a hit to your confidence, it can completely change who you are as a player. Your everything, your confidence, your rhythm, it mess up your skills. Like it just, so being able to see him take a hit to his confidence, the Delaware debacle, that's what I'm naming it.
Delaware debacle.
Then the Houston, the Houston we have a problem game. It's in having to be on the bench during those and see everybody push for the other guy to be playing over you. And then now I got to get in, and now if I make any mistake, they booed him the last time he played.
They did.
Home fans booed him.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next time it booed him, didn't throw no interceptions, didn't have no turnovers. I think maybe had 1 sack. Scored first 2 drives, got booed. So after that, to be able to come out and perform the way he did, like just ball, that's what impressed me the most. What about you?
Man, Salter, what impressed me was his like he was ready from the get go. You know what I'm saying? He was poised. He was making these throws out of the pocket, and and you heard it from the commentators when you were hearing the game. They were talking about Salter can't do this and that.
He made like 2 out route throws, and they're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, whoa! Look. They were like his first 2 throws, and then he really started hooping. They're like, "Oh well."
Oh, now he's playing better. Now he's playing with confidence. But if you go back, and I like it because I think the game shows it for itself. Like, hey, everybody talking about the overthrows from the Georgia Tech game. Like, that was just miscommunication. But you seen what happened when he rolled out and he told Sincere go, and it worked just like magic. And I just think that like he had to, they put him through a lot, but it's good to see that, he came out on top, and Salter took the game over. Like literally, like I felt like for the first time this season that this game, even though it was going back and forth, that CU was going to win it anyway.
I feel like no matter what, like even if Wyoming tied it, got up.
Right. I'm like,
he playing. Hey, give him the ball, and that's that Heisman caliber that I talked about that people have laughed at. That doesn't bother me, but that's exactly what I've been talking about. He has that where he can truly take over the game. That you'll see it when we drop the all 22. He had Sincere Brown for a touchdown later, where Sincere had to get separation from the DB. He kind of bumped into him and then separated. That little move just threw off the timing by that much, and that's why the ball is just at his fingertips. Otherwise, that's a 70-yard touchdown. So him and Sincere are going to continue to get their chemistry. This is the bottom.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. This is the bottom. I expect them to keep growing and keep growing. No more splitting reps in practice. Let these guys cook now. It's done. You got QB1. Let's go.
Ooh, this is another. How do BS Hawaii? Oh, that's a tough one. How do y'all feel about 9 wide receivers catching the ball? I would rather just see Sincere, JoJo, and Q have crazy numbers. Timmons should not finish a game with more catches than Sincere. I agree with that. Now, if you're an offense where you're like heavy tempo and you're running just go route after go route, then that's what we hated as DBs, because the offense could just send receivers in just to run goes, just to get you tired.
Oh, right.
But they're not running that type of offense. They're running a more, composed, conservative offense. So, yeah, I don't see the need to be
go down on the rotation.
Yeah, I don't see it. I haven't watched BYU's offense yet. I watched their defense. I haven't watched the offense yet. Scramble drill, man.
Facts, Kev.
Colorado can beat BYU. Absolutely. Absolutely. To do what he did was outstanding for his confidence, and now he can concentrate on just having fun. And that's what you want to see. You want to see
Facts. Don't tread on me.
your quarterback just be out there, just hooping, just playing, literally, because he has the talent. Like, I don't want to, because I use this term could be used different ways. Backyard football. You don't want to be backyard football where he's just running around doing dumb stuff, but backyard football to like where you just playing with your homies and the game's just easy for you. Like it's just like, hey, if I'm scrambling sincere, I know dot, like just that type of feel, that type of confidence, and I think he's gonna get that. Yep, I'm assuming you say yep. It was hard seeing how he was booed and everybody want to stop the play, even the head coach. Yeah, that was a tough one.
That guy, yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, thank God his confidence wasn't shot. I've lost my confidence in my playing career. When I was at the University of Nevada, it took me years to get it back. I know how it's.
I think it probably the latter part was he knew what it was. You know, at the end of the day, then you.
But still, man, it's a getting booed and like it's tough. Like, I used to have to watch my high school highlights. Like, hold on, like, you still that guy? Like, just to remind yourself. So yeah, when all those things happened, it was tough. It was tough. Did you see Coach Prime throw shade at his quarterback room on the Kelsey podcast show? No, I didn't.
No, I didn't watch it.
I don't watch much content, to be honest. BYU is a disciplined team on average. Only way CU wins is if they play with minimal errors and penalties. BYU tough. Yeah, I'm interested to get into their film and start watching for it. Is there a way to make up for average corners with exceptional safety play or vice versa? Absolutely. Make up. If you can always scheme to make up for your imperfections and your weaknesses, just depending on what you have in other places, and that's how you do it. If you play Caden as dedicated quarterback one in Delaware, does it get bad enough to put in? Oh yeah, had Caden been the quarterback, then you
had 2 scoring drives before they benched him.
You could have got your same goal as far as letting other quarterbacks play. It could have been 35-7 in the third quarter, and then you say, okay, now these guys can get in. Absolutely. Prime still owes Salter an apology. Kev, you know they don't like that.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, Salter has that talent. He has that.
That's a fact.
I saw messy people talking about TK on the comments on DMVR live stream after the game. They'd be so heated about the truth. Yeah, there's fans and then there's knee pads. So it just depends on
knee batters, yeah.
Which thou are. K Salt is 100% better quarterback than 2. No disrespect. Caden is electric, man. Absolutely electric.
That leads right into my next question.
Hit the like. All right, what's the next one?
Next question is: did Salter late 35-yard touchdown run remind you of the playmaking spark this team has been missing?
I don't think that play itself reminded me of it. What was that touchdown? Was it read option? Yeah, a read option. Now, I wouldn't say that play in particular. I think just him, like the sincere Brown, I would say that play would be like finally. Like people really think I just be saying stuff. Like they think I made stuff up about the scramble drill.
Right.
Why it wasn't working and how it's supposed to be ran. And then what do you know? Sincere Brown runs the scramble drill the way it's supposed to be, 70-yard touchdown. Like there's specific things that, just weren't clicking. And that's normal for any team, especially a new team with all these transfers in week 1. Like you lost to Georgia Tech by 7. Georgia Tech has a good chance of winning the ACC. Like a really good chance of winning the ACC. So,
and that's when your play call has been at its best. With that quarterback out there is sounder center.
The best offensive play calling was Georgia Tech in this in Wyoming, hands down.
I feel like it. I feel like it is. I feel like, man, something about see Salter get loose for that 35 years to close the game out. Just like, I got it. You ain't even got it. I don't even got to throw it. Like, I'm going to run it for 35 yards. This touchdown, it's a wrap. Like that. you makes you feel like, man, long as you know how you say you can win with any mobile quarterback, they'll give you a mobile.
Give me a
That's what
mobile
I felt
quarterback.
like that's significant to be like. I feel like, man, as long as Salter got time, when I mean time, like a minute, 30 seconds, whatever, there's a chance to still win the game. And I feel like that's what he delivers.
I agree. And D Nice, what up, bit? I appreciate y'all standing on principle. Man, always.
Facts.
You like it or not, the ones that actually care about what's being said, what's on film, they gonna respect it. And that's the only ones I'm rocking for. How Prime said Houston wasn't a must-win game. I don't think he said that.
Which is like you was the must win game on your schedule that because it was your first Big 12 game. But
Glow Studios. If Sanders was a serious head coach and he wanted to see the gear Salter could function in, all he has to do is talk to him like he did Shador. That's a lot of sentiment.
mm-hmm.
PB said, T-Cal, people aren't mad at you. They just don't want actual honesty and accountability you present. Keep it football. And this crusty Gen X has nothing but appreciation. Well done, young man. Appreciate you. And yeah, that's definitely it. And like I said, when y'all see the all 22, y'all gonna see me critiquing Salter the same way I critique every other quarterback. And it's just football. Like, there's more I could tell y'all. King Matt said, y'all shade towards Shador needs to be studied. Somebody said they felt like Salter's better than Shador, and that's shade.
Because shade needs to be
studied. We can say any other player is better than any other player, and there's no issues, but you know how it is. Yep, scramble drill is a real thing. Got to be aligned with the quarterback. Absolutely. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. No cap. Bruh got to the NFL. They said new team. What's the point of comparing? You compare your current.
He was the last quarterback.
It's like people compare Travis with what's currently on the team. People bring up Nakai Hill-Green, Levante Bentley all the time. People bring up Cam Silman Craig all the time.
With Tawfiq Baher, yeah.
That's what happens.
That's what you do. You compare to what you lost and what you've gained.
That's the comparison got to stop. No cap. Just break down the team. No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't care that your feelers are hurt. Bro, like, if your feelers are hurt, I don't care. I talk football, and I'm going to compare football players. If that's a problem with you, hey.
God, that's right. That's crazy, man. Especially he's Prime's first real quarterback that he's not coaching. That was not his son. So you can see the comparisons.
No, not feelers, because I don't even respect what you're saying to say feelings. Your little feelers. That's Yo-Yo kind of underrated. Higher run blocking grade than Seaton. Yo-Yo looks solid. We watched him. He looks solid. Seaton definitely has work to do in the run blocking for certain. Shoot, we compare linemen with Benson, but it's always fun.
Oh God, Benson, like leave me in Indiana.
Come on. All right, what we got next?
Which wide receiver stood out more to you? Amarion Miller's 88 yards in a touchdown or Sincere Brown's 68 yards in the score? And I say that in the state of like, who's like 1, 2, like how you feel?
I don't think neither stood out more. I think both of their touchdowns were a great illustration of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Marion Miller, not the fastest receiver in the world, but he makes those tough catches. He knows how to adjust to the ball. He's a gamer. Like, that is Amarion Miller. Like, he wasn't wide open. Like, Sincere Brown is going to run past people. Amarion Miller is not just going to fly past people, but if you put the ball in the right place, he's going to go make a play. And then Sincere Brown, he catches the ball and 22 miles per hour in pads. People don't understand how fast he's a legit 4.3 at 6'5". That doesn't happen. It's insane. Absolutely insane. So yeah, I think they both just illustrated really well who they are, and what they encompass as a player. No, it's not.
What's up, Jay?
I felt that too. I felt that too. I've seen it happen. Other coaches do it before. Yeah. Uh, Sincere as a dog, absolutely. Yeah, he needs more target burgers. Yeah, he's right there, man. Right there. Right there. Yeah, Joseph was making some plays, man. Making some plays.
He had a great effort play. You guys are seeing in all 22 in the top
The
tomorrow.
Sincere touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Sincere literally ran as fast as Ralphie. That's hilarious. Should they change the defensive scheme to maybe a version of a cover 3 man from a 4-3 front? That would mean that you're matching your linebackers in man coverage. I never want my linebackers to be matched in man coverage. Only time I'd run a 4-3 is against 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, or 21 personnel, which is 2 running backs, 1 tight end, and 2 receivers. Any set that has 3 or 4 receivers, I don't want to be in 4-3.
When I want a receiver and a linebacker.
JoJo, one of the guys that was always just a good athlete, played mostly quarterback in high school. Yeah, he needs to improve his route running, but down the field, he gonna come down with that football. He gonna come down with that football once he gets his route running better and can create more like organic separation instead of it having to be deep shots. Then he can hit a different level. Sincere's reached the people interviewers informative about him. That's what's up. What's crazy is 6'5" running post quarters. That's insane. Brown needs minimum 3 goal balls a game. Same for Omarion. Last year, it felt like the ball was in the air. It was O's. I can agree with that. I could agree with that. So we watched it on all 22. Sincere didn't slow down per se. He was like hand fighting with the corner. So when you run in the fade, you want to run straight and then let the ball, fade you out. He was running with the corner and then ran in a little bit, like slightly, and then pushed off to get more separation. And that little move he did, which gave him the separation he was looking for, it was just messed up the timing just ever so slightly. Oh, always, fam, always. That's what people don't know. If you ask and just want to know stuff, I'm gonna always tell. I'm never gonna make nobody feel stupid or be condescending. Now, when people try to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, and that's when it's gonna get active. But other than that, I'm never that way. I love teaching people the game. Love it. Peek out of my eyes. I want to see Salter step into his deep ball throws. Any thoughts?
He was throwing 50 off his back foot.
Yeah, that's the thing. His arm, like usually you see that, absolutely. You want to see him step into it more because he underthrew Omarion once. That was off his back foot. That was the blitz. And then he underthrew Sincere on the first one. But he has the arm talent to be able to not step into it and get it there. But I think on those two, definitely Omarion, if he's not off his back foot, it's going to get there. And then Sincere, it's tough. Part of it, you can say, I want to see him step into it, or you can just say, I want to see him get it out a little quicker. Either or.
But now he's still got to, this is his first game back to Georgia Tech, really. So he still got to, it affects his timing too. So he has to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thoughts on the tight end involvement in the passing game? Need more, in my opinion. I haven't seen the tight ends like be open other than the little slice that they do when they throw it into the flat. Outside of that, they don't have like Mikey Harrison was a good tight end. Like he was downfield getting open and getting busy. Like they don't have a tight end that can really stand alone, and it's just a mismatch.
Right.
So Yeah, that's what I'd say about that. I don't think you have to get the tight end more involved. Vickers. I gave him grace week 1, or the first game he played Houston because he was in good position a lot. But this last game he just had bad technique. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I think Sincere is receiver number 1. Omarion needs other great receivers on the field to get the attention of the defense so he can do what he does. So I definitely feel Sincere is receiver number 1. I don't think Omarion needs other receivers on the field to get the attention away from him. Omarion doesn't need separation to make plays. You got guys like DeAndre Hopkins, weren't huge separation guys, but they know how to adjust the passes. They're so good at the point of the catch. They're going to catch the ball out here. You never going to touch it. Don't have to bring it into their bodies. The Anquan Boldens, guys like that don't need to have elite separation to really make plays. I do think he can definitely still improve his route running, but I think Omarion's a true number 1 receiver. But Sincere, if I'm choosing, like if I'm a team, give me Sincere Brown. And somehow I was able to see that from FCS Campbell film.
Oh, remember he went to that small school, bro? Chill, relax.
But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to really pop off in one of these Big 12 games because they was calling him Campbell Soup. You got a whole group of people that hated Sincere Brown all offseason just because I said he was that guy. And they call themselves fans. That's crazy. Salt is one of those rare talents where he's scared to overthrow like prime Russell Wilson. I think that's part of it as well, for sure. PB, TKL, that's what I saw, but I appreciate your analysis. Thanks. Absolutely. That's what I can't wait to see on the breakdown, wide receiver separation, because I don't understand the slot rotation. I damn near rather Q or Jack. We said that.
We've been screaming Jack for a minute. At least give him a shot.
A slot receiver, one of the 2 great slot receivers that Colorado's played so far. The slot receiver from Delaware, that's a quarterback's dream. Super twitchy, super quick, can get in and out of breaks. And this past week, Chris Durr from Wyoming, and people say, oh, it's Delaware. One of the best slot receivers in last year's draft. I don't think he got drafted. You know who it was, CT? Think about it.
I know it ain't Latin McCunkey because I know he had to get drafted.
No, I'm talking about this past year. We watched him in the Shrine Bowl.
No, I can't think. I just can't.
I don't believe he got drafted. Let me see. Yeah.
I was gonna say LeJounte, but LeJounte got drafted.
No, not LeJounte. And he went crazy in the preseason. I was seeing him kill guys in the preseason.
But he was UCF cat, huh? No, he got drafted.
Oh yeah, he made the 53 too for the Patriots after going undrafted. Nope, nobody. There we go. Yep,
yeah,
Eastern Washington.
Nobody. Oh yeah, man! You see Eastern Washington receiver, you better snatch him up real quick.
Super shifty, super quick twitch, just a matchup nightmare in the slot. And they don't like just being on Draylon's not that. That's not.
That could do so much more wonders for the offense, right? Just having that. I mean,
because like what they did against the Delaware dude against Preston, it was all option routes. So if you're outside leverage, I'm going to go in and shake routes. I'm going to attack you to your outside leverage, and I'm going to break inside. So they would run the route solely based on what coverage you're having, which it makes it close to impossible to guard. Because if you're like, all right, I'm inside leverage, so I'm taking the slant away. They're like, okay, well, since you're taking the slant away, I'm running it out. Like that's not how football works. Like in normal. But with slot guys and some tight ends, you give them those option routes. And if you got guys that are quick, can make that separation, man, it can be really good. It can be really good. I like him better than Jarvis Landry in college. personally. I like him better. Yeah, Anquan Bolden was tough, man.
Yeah, Bowden was tough for sure.
You said as I was typing it, Omarion has ball skills, doesn't rely on separation. Absolutely. The other guy that I said was another sincere. Let me see. He is at Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
He is at Cincinnati. He only had one catch against Nebraska. They didn't. That was just a bad game. I don't know if the quarterback threw for 100. Next week, Bowling Green, 5 catches, 109 yards, and a touchdown. And then this past week, they blew him out, so he didn't play much, but he had 3 catches for 58. His name's Jeff Caldwell at Cincinnati. Telling you. A lot. 5 for 109 on Bowling Green. He's a lot. He's very similar to Sincere. Can run. Like, I don't know how they're getting these 6'5" guys that can do this, but hey, it's a lot. Draylon kind of like a receiving tight end. Yeah, that's actually a really good thing. Who did y'all see CP call out Salt in locker room after the game? He told him good bounce back, like he did something wrong. Yeah, my throat hurts. I don't have the energy to go into that tonight. Caleb Mathis all better than Draylon at slot, but Draylon can do better if they use him as a Debo player. Yeah, I can agree with that. With option routes, could you possibly have a play where everyone runs an option route, or is that too much? Yeah, that's too much for a quarterback to process.
Yeah.
So I just talked about, yeah. Enjoy. He just like yeah, you're in timeout.
You were fullback. That's
So I was just explaining this in Patreon today. Somebody else in the chat, I think it's Ariel, or yesterday. So when you're playing quarterback, going under center, first thing that you should look at, if you know what you're doing, is the safeties. All right, where are the safeties at? You should see on film which way they like to rotate. So you're looking at the safeties. From the safety rotation, that's going to give you some hints. So, okay, one high. All right. Once safeties come down the box, one is high. That eliminates certain coverages. With one's in the middle of the field, that eliminates cover 2. That eliminates cover 4. That eliminates doesn't eliminate 3 cloud. Cover 3 still available. Cover 1 still available. Eliminates cover 0. So then you got that. All right, now I need to look to my corners. What are the corners doing? Are they playing flat techniques at 5 yards? Are they playing 7 yards off? Are they looking at me? Or are they looking at the receiver? That lets me know, start to decipher if it's man or zone, etc. Mm-hmm. Then once I know that, then it's okay. All right, cover 3. I know where the weakness is. I know where we need to hit. So if you have everyone do option routes, then it's okay. Cover 3, I know where this should be. All right, supposed to be here. Oh, no. He didn't run that route. Okay, then I got to look here. Okay, what about? Because as you're processing, you say, okay, I wanted to throw this hitch over here, but he's on that. So since he's on that, then I know this route's going to be open. But if everybody's running option routes, then you could have so many different combinations going on. Hope that answers. I've never heard of that's. I can't say for sure, but that's not possible at the same time. That's
a lot on your quarterback. You can never have timing routes.
How do you like BYU's corners against CU's receivers? I know BYU will be getting pressure quick. I hope the game plans to get the ball out quick. I have in my notes, and it'll be in Patreon. There's one corner. If I see him pressed on Sincere, I'm throwing the ball. No route every time.
I know that's right.
See, I don't want to say too much, but BYU, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. What defense should they be running to benefit their personnel, or do they just need to execute their assignments better in current scheme? I think it's more executing. Also, I'd be getting away from man coverage. I don't have the guys to just sit out there and just play press all game, and then you're having communication issues when they're doing switch releases. They need to get out of man, and they have, but they need to get out of it more. Now, as far as the run game, a lot of it's personnel. The interior D line is just not what you want. I think the linebackers are improving though.
That's yeah.
Are you guys dropping the full Wyoming game on YouTube? ESPN blocked it.
It's blocked too. Yeah. That's why you got to join Patreon, man. Get the live watch party because
ESPN.
They blocked it. It's blocked.
And usually ESPN is more like Fox.
The game's on Fox this week, so if you definitely join Patreon, here's tune above, join the watch party because telling you right now, this game this week is blocked. It's on Fox. So you ain't gonna see it.
Yeah, they're not going. Yeah, at all. What's up, fellas? All the way from the UK. T-Cal, who plays for the 7-on-7s at training as Queso was dropping dimes, some of the well-off vids as compared to the game from the OC. I, outside of the ones I watch with y'all on YouTube, I don't watch like any other content. Plays are usually, it's always the offensive coordinator. 7-on-7, those are scripted. So the offensive coordinator has the specific plays he'll drop, and then the defense will drop specific plays for that play. So everything there is scripted. Chris said Salter is not happy in his situation. He's not playing with joy. I don't think he trusts Prime now, how he was treated. I saw some joy come out as the game went on.
When you said, hey, this is what I do. Just let me cook and I'm a cook.
Yeah. I think it'll get better. T-Cal 0 to 60 and the JB show both need to have you there. 0 to 60 reached out for a collaboration, and I'll let CT that will make it happen.
I'm about to be flooded.
I went back and watched our breakdown. Sincere Brown from 6 months ago. Y'all were right once again. Appreciate you, but it's only
draw major. Hey, that video you should re-release. It was hilarious. CT emergency live.
Yeah, I told everybody. I said, "Hey, you gotta get in." I found him.
Best wide receiver in the portal. Like what?
And I was so nice. I did it before. I didn't even tweet. I didn't tweet about him. I didn't do anything before I sent him directly to Colorado and said, "Hey, y'all need to get him." I was like, you know what? Let me chill. The video we made, it was before he had any scholarships. Now scholarships coming regardless. Because other teams was watching, but yeah, I sent him before I tweeted anything because I have a lot of schools following me. He's special. I appreciate you not saying too much on your BYU game plan. If we've learned anything by now, it's that the ops are watching intently. Yeah, see, people say that, and I didn't used to believe them. But like, I get coaches that hit me up from schools like very frequently. Like, right after, or it was right after the Houston game. We're doing the post game, and a Houston coach messaged me on Twitter about because I was talking about how Connor Weigman, their quarterback. I was like, if he gets confidence right, etc. And he hit me about it. I was like, that's exactly how we feel. They watch.
They're tapped in.
I don't know if any BYU coaches follow me though, but
maybe not yet. Hey, shoot.
You can tell the team supporting him made him feel better for sure. Dennis. CT, let me drop super chats in 060. You don't have to drop them. Like this, they've already reached out.
Yeah, it's already.
Have me some making YouTube. That would be hilarious.
Oh, I know. Some stuff don't make it out of Patreon. Matador.
I know this read is kind of early, but Prime potentially let 3 first-round players leave his program: Hood, Cormani, and Jordan Tyson. Is that a bad look or comment?
You didn't even name the 3 best.
Let me remove Cormani from that. But you could put Hood, Jordan Tyson.
Owen.
Yeah. Owen McCown, quarterback at UTSA. Like there's stars,
Mhm.
stars that have left. I don't think that's common. I've never. Yeah. No.
What?
He's back. Too quick, if you ask me. T-Cal, transfer portal savant. Appreciate it. That's why you got to tap into bipslist.com. That's why, over 75 schools follow me. Like we're doing this last year, like some schools were following me. I didn't talk to none of them. Now I talk to these schools. There's been maybe 2 coaches on my entire Twitter. God is my witness that I follow first. Like all of them see the content, see the breakdown, see what I say about players, and follow. So yeah, that's it's special stuff y'all get there. Now we got the college football ranking, so we got stuff coming as far as they're updating guys. Did they lose? No way they lost. Or did they just not cover?
Oh man, they didn't cover.
Maybe they didn't cover. Oh, they won by 1.
Ah,
Yeah, they won by 1. That's nasty. That is nasty. What's up? What's up? Come on, Kev. Let them know. It's different.
it's different. Better get in Patreon. It's different.
I haven't watched them yet. I have not. Woo will be though. I'll let you know. Yep, it's gonna be BIP All Americans for sure. We're trying to do the all conference teams before the season, but shoot, it's 3 of us right now. Like it's a lot. And if we do something, it's gonna be the right way. So I'm not just gonna say, "Oh, this guy had good stats," and put him as the best if I haven't watched him. You go on Bitch List, you know who you're gonna see? Brendan Lewis, former Colorado quarterback, another one who's at Memphis, was at Nevada. They just upset Arkansas.
Mhm.
I watched them on.
I
said, boy, he got a little bit of Vic in him.
mean, you could just name them. You got Clev Lubin.
Oh yeah,
They're knocking it out, man. Landon Robinson, boy.
Yeah. T-Cat, quick question. Since linebacker struggling, would you think about taking one out and sliding a safety in instead? No.
Yeah, no.
Tawfiq Byard's already in the box. He plays in the box almost every play. They still there. They just gonna say it was Wyoming and blah blah blah. But you know what time it is. Super athlete. Salter's brother, super athlete. I said that when I was there. I said on DMVR, super athlete. And that's good. I haven't watched all 22 yet. But that's good. TK on TT, who do you think is the best team in the Big 12? Texas Tech looked like it against Utah this weekend. I've said since the beginning, Texas Tech, the best team in the Big 12. They got the best receiver in court in the Big 12. They got the best D-line in the Big 12. I told everybody, Cody Tucker, who was on here.
Yeah. Oh, man. You go watch it back.
I don't think this Texas Tech game is going to be close. Like, I think Texas Tech played with their backup quarterback half the game and hooping. Like, they told you it's bully ball. It's not the same. Teams change here from year to year.
Transfer product cooking different.
How's that running back from Wake Forest doing this year? Can't remember his name. Y'all did a video on him. So he got hurt week 1. Only got a few carries. Week 2, 10 carries, 190 yards. Went bananas. And then week 3 against North Carolina State. Oh, that was irritating. He kept falling. Bro, he had 8 catches that game. That's crazy. He literally just kept falling. Like, he kept slipping. He was – every time he touched the ball, you see –
Go hit the on the player props.
He got – and they just they went this whole second half. He didn't get 1 touch, which was crazy. But no, he's it. He's it. He is it. What's good? All 22 – we'll probably do one side tomorrow and the next side on YouTube. We do get beat by alignment. Agreed. The pick Cormani had looked like the same. I didn't even see it. I talked to Corbatti a few times when he was here. Trust me, he is a good, humble kid. You want to root for him. Love it. Yeah, it was just Cooper in Miami here. Oh, y'all talking about something else. Yeah, 10 carries, 190. He 3 touchdowns. He had an 85-yarder. Yeah, he's yeah, you're gonna see. He gets the ball in his hands. It's nasty. It's nasty. All right. Got time for a few more questions.
Let's talk about it. So this is a Pat Shermer, Caden Salter question. How confident are you in the Buffs' offensive identity after putting up nearly 500 yards? That's saying where, because Pat Shermer's been getting heat since forever, and then now Salter's back established as QB1. Like, I want you to look at them as a combo. I got my OC saying, I got my guy. Let me cook now. How do you feel about that?
Well, you had a question. Moti, his name's Demond Claiborne, Demond Claiborne. You had asked because remember you're like, well, Shermer's might have been the one that wanted stopping. The play calling showed
Yes.
who he wants and who he prefers and who he's at his best with. You see it, like you definitely see it, and he's special. I think they are a great match. I think Shermer. I think he did everything right. People were like, "Oh, he didn't open it up." Georgia Tech. You gotta ease into it. Had Salter played the 2 games after and started, you would have been seeing the play. The playbook last week would have been even more opened up than what you just saw versus Wyoming.
Right.
Like, because it's a relationship. You have to know what your quarterback likes, what he's best at. You have to know what your OC like. It's a give and take. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. So I'm confident, man. I think they're gonna hoop against BYU, man. Offensively, I think they're gonna hoop. Like, I might have to message Salter. Like, it's so like I'm looking at BYU's defense. Just to tell you, because people don't know. Last year, BYU it ran cover 2 almost every play.
Yeah,
almost every single play against Colorado. They ran cover 2 almost every single play. And if you know what you're looking at,
you know how to take it apart.
You can see it. And it's Fox, so we're not going to post a watch party.
Tell you how you better join Patreon right now because there won't be no live watch party next week. Yeah. So it ain't coming to YouTube.
Yeah, there's certain I can fight all 22. I can whoop them all 22. I can't not the broadcast. I can't. I got to take my L when they do that. But yeah, they didn't.
He just must drop his team. He's locked up.
Yeah, I've never spoken to him. Yeah, I've never spoken to him. Appreciate the super chat, Busy. Yep, send that message. So,
appreciate it, Busy.
What changed so much for BYU from last season? It's the same. A lot of it's the same. They lost some big guys up front. Tyler Batty. They lost Marquise Collins. They lost Jacob Robinson. I think it's the same free safety. They lost one of their linebackers, but they got a lot of linebackers returning. Like, they play really good defense, but if you see, like, it's pretty clear. Like, if you was in Patreon, Lauren, everybody, I had everybody calling out what Texas Tech was doing. When they was doing a little cover 2 invert where the nickel was number 1. I remember when he was in the slot, he'd be turned a little bit, and every time he was turned like that, he'd take off to the deep half, and they do the Tampa 2 out of it. Like, if you know what you looking, then be straight. The state number 28 who be running in, yeah, he's still there. He's still there. So offensively, I think they can make it happen. Lost the quarterback.
He went down to Tulane, didn't
Yeah, and played trash this week. I hope he lose every game for the rest of his career.
he?
We're gonna do a running back breakdown on LJ Martin. He be running through some stuff. That's when I graduated. Yeah, that's hey, if you see that nickel back a little bit, Tampa 2. It shows Coach Prime is still developing as a coach because he goes off emotions, like he said, and hires his Hall of Fame friends to coach instead of hiring coaches with years of actual experience. Not allowed to say that because if you say that, you're a hater, and people don't like you to say what is real. But we will say it for you, and I agree. It's what it is. It is what it is. Nah, he should be under the jail, under the prison. Yeah, under the prison. Hayden looks like he's ready to get his running back one spot with those 2 drives. He ran straight. Yeah, Dallin can run it, man. Dallin can run.
Told that. Establish that run game.
How will the run go against BYU? I haven't watched them run specific so far. So I watched them today, just so y'all understand how I watch. So first thing I wanted to watch is the passing touchdowns they gave up. Didn't happen, so that wasn't there. So then I want to watch East Carolina's game. Speaking of Bipsless, I'm Bipsless. 2 first-team all Bips conference receivers are both on East Carolina. Yannick Smith and what's dude's name? Anthony Smith. Those are both of them made first team. Remember, CT, I told you it's DK Metcalf and AJ Brown.
Right.
Like that. Yeah.
DK and AJ.
So they just played BYU, and they didn't get a passing or they didn't get a receiving touchdown. But one of the receivers, Yannick Smith, 9 catches for 150. Was busting. The other receivers, Anthony Smith, he had some drops. Jay Shoutout guy, Brock Spalding, 6 for 64. But yeah, Yannick Smith, 9 for 140. So like he was hooping. So I watched the ECU game, wanted to see what they look like passing defense wise, wanted to see what coverages they're running, if they're still the same coverage that we saw previously. How do I know which coverage is coming at certain points and so forth? And boy, it's you can see it.
It's going to be a Indian Patriot this week.
You can see it. Let's insult right now. Yeah, 147 is pretty crazy.
That is crazy. That's wild.
Crazy. BYU going to steamroll Colorado. That's possible. I don't know. Yeah, you be here. Like, that's not going to make me angry. Send K Salt some tips. Decal, his dad being tuned in on the show. His name's Ken Salter. I'm not sure if I've seen him. If we switch to the zone, we have a chance. Yeah, J-Shot drops. And then they was cooking. J-Shot, have you ever played, or anybody in here, if I got any other DBs, anybody ever played 2-5 Buster? That coverage.
2-5 Buster? Like, what is that?
It's in the Saban tree. Yeah, it's in the Saban tree. Let me see. Because it's not a I think, is that how we played it? Yeah, that is 2-5 Buster.
I don't know. What's that concept?
It's cover 2 on one side and then 2-man on the other side. So in the Saban tree defense, cover 5 is 2-man. That's the 2-5 Buster. And then you on the cover 2 side, you kind of robbing. It's like a 2 read. You kind of robbing 2 to the flats. They run a decent amount of that, and you don't see a lot of teams run cover 2 to one side and cover 2-man on the other side. But yeah, there's places to exploit. We called it Cairo on the man side. Yeah, A&M was the only place I played that at Alabama. A&M was the 2-5, but yeah, they do it a decent amount. How many PBUs for Preston this week? I don't know. Depends how often they want to throw at them. Depends how often they want to throw at them. But hey, last question, CT. What you got? Make it a good one.
Okay, well, let's see.
Cal believes in Salter more than Coach Prime does when Coach Prime recruited him in the first place with 1 year left. There's a lot of players I believe in. I believe in D'Angelo Bonds more than a whole bunch of schools.
All right. Well, with BYU up next in Big 12 play, how do you feel about Colorado's momentum heading into this matchup?
Offense feel great.
Mm-hmm.
Feel great. You might have Seton out, but outside of that, I don't believe you had any other major injuries. Bro, Heisman caliber, like with him, and that's why after Georgia Tech, I was like, all right. I said Colorado's probably gonna go 5-7 this year, but after Georgia Tech, I was like, sheesh, it might be 7 games, it might be 8 games because
Salter's gonna win a few, but can't put him on his back, right?
Yeah,
that's what Heisman quarterbacks do. You gotta have them. You gotta have them wins.
And then the next week, I said, no. I knew what I was talking about. I knew after the Delaware. But there's no game that you're not in or that you don't have the potential to be in when you have a quarterback like that.
Right.
Like that literally can just take over the game. He might have a game this year where he throws for 80 yards and runs for 220.
Oh.
Like he might have a game where he throws for 450 and runs for 6. Like those type of players, you always got a shot.
He go down and they beat BYU and he go down to TCU and show out. Boy, he definitely gonna make that Heisman list, boy. Like, hey, and did it. I just don't want it to be, man, if we wasn't fooling around and we gave up a Houston game that we could have won and don't come back and bite you later in the season. Like that's like Delaware, but because it's a Big 12 game, it's different.
Texas Tech ran a couple of fake bubble screens. I wish Summer had that wide receivers wide open against Utah. Yeah, I'll give you a little secret. Run screens early to set up screen and go. That's
go. Look, that's a Patreon exclusive. Y'all better quit playing. Tap into Patreon. It's a Fox game, so there won't be no live watch party coming to YouTube.
Yeah, no, this is not the game for Seton to be out because they're gonna come off that edge. They come off that edge. That's dope with the 3. Love it. Me too. Yeah, if he continues to get confident and comfortable, and his
Summer opens up that book,
coaches rally around him, it's going to be lovely. Ooh, Prime doesn't recruit players at all. He lets his recruiting staff do 100% of the recruiting. Prime just closes the family when they come in. He can't evaluate talent, and it shows. That is not my burner.
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a pillow, or they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better. It's on you, baby. Yeah, them my boys. Buff that prime. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, baby. Well, hello. Yeah. We buff them prime, hello. Can't nobody stop us 'cause we buff them prime. We buff them prime, hello. Can't nobody stop us, baby. Can't nobody stop us.
Oh, we're gonna talk about this. Hold on. picks the best available where and what position? No, we're not gonna ignore that one. LePons, best available. Cleve Lubin, best available. Kobe Stewart, best available. Hosea Wheeler, best available. Running backs. There was a ton of cold running backs in the portal. Like, no, we not. Come on, dog. Come on. We can't just say that.
We could add Hood,
offensive tackle.
Arnie. Oh, we saw him at Georgia Tech. Lord.
And y'all seen me get put on red. What's your problem with Prime? I critique what I see, no matter who it is. What is your problem with critique of what's actually going on? That's my question to you. I challenge you. What is your problem with critique of what is actually occurring in real time and film unbiasedly? That's what I am interested in. No matter, I showed the other day, does Colton Hood have an issue with me when he won SEC Defensive Player of the Week, and out of his 80 plays, I had 40 plays that I sent him with critique?
No. Shout out Colton Hood though.
Just let me know something. Like I'm not an unconditional fan, and I am not a paid service, and no mouths get fed by Prime over here.
That's
we're gonna critique exactly what we see. When it's good, we shout it from the rooftops. It's good. When it's bad, we're gonna do the same thing. Like, come on.
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a bill, but they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love.
I'm sorry. Prime had no idea who Colton Hood was. Pastor Dewey is the reason he got there. Cormani absolutely was not the best available. That was a recruiting mistake. Seaton, number 1 graded offensive tackle. Travis Hunter, number 1 graded player in high school. That's not evaluating talent. That's going with the consensus. Like, come on. Like, I'm not going to let you just make things up ever. Your mama's a sucker. I'll be seeing you.
Oh, Rick, always here.
No, I'm for life, Rick. Just know I'm your king, Rick. I'm your king. And your king wanted me to be coaching this team. All right, I'm out now. I'm firing myself.
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a bill, but they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better. It's on you, baby. Yeah, them my boys. Buff that prime. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, baby.
One more. God is my way. I'm tough in person. I'm like that in person. Before I was going viral on the internet, it was World Star. You can look it up. Fight Comp 117. Go to fight number 4. I'm not a YouTuber. I smack people in real life. On God, ask anybody. Don't.
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a bill, but they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better. It's on you, baby. Yeah, them my boys. Buff that prime. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, baby. and